What's up everybody? In today's video, we got part 3 of that Jabbas Palace Diorama. Check it out. What's up everybody and welcome back to Pop Empire. Super happy to have you here as usual. Now before we get into that diorama, I just wanted to point out to you guys, if you still haven't picked up that Black Series carbonized Darth Vader, I noticed it is back up on Amazon again. It's kind of been fluctuating a little bit, but I noticed the price is now back down to $24.99. I did see it get up to as high as like $35, so it's interesting. If you want to jump on that, I would do it now that it's back down to the original price. And I'll put a link for that down in the description below if you want to go pick that up for yourself. And for the heck of it, I'll also put a link for the Mission Fleet Mandalorian set because that thing's just super cool. So go ahead and pick those up for yourselves. That would be awesome. So let's get on to part 3 of the diorama. Enjoy. So today I'm going to go ahead and get into this piece right here. As you may have remembered from the movie, when they're in Jabba's throne room, just kind of off to the left of his throne, there's the area where Max Reebo Band is playing, and I went ahead and I made this piece that you can kind of see in the background. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with this section right over here, it may look familiar. Same kind of design that I went on a couple other walls. Of course, that main piece and the archway in the second piece. So just the same thing going around there, but this time I wanted to add a little bit more. So I went ahead and I actually added this little wall ornament thing. I picked this up at Joann's, which I would recommend highly. Little things like this you can pick up at just different craft stores like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, whatever you have in your area. But what's really cool about these little pieces is they just kind of add to the decor and they just add more depth and character. So next, let's just go ahead and get into this archway right here, which if you're following along and you saw in our last video, I did the same thing here where I printed out a picture of a staircase and all I did was use a little bit of tape and just taped it to the wall back there. Let's go ahead and move our Boba Fett out of the way and we'll just take a look at the back of this wall. There's not a lot going on. However, I did add just a little bit of detail just to give it that rock texture. And for those that may have missed the last video, the way I got the texture was I rolled up some tin foil into a ball and just rolled it around onto our foam. And really quick, I do want to point out on this side, I actually took a pencil just to kind of add some cracks and it just kind of adds to the detail and I think it looks awesome. So next I'm going to go ahead and bring in these other pieces. Remember, all of this is made out of foam board that you can get at your local Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, or just any craft store in your area. So this piece is actually a base and you have a little stair set right here. And this will actually sit on top. Now this piece is just made out of different cuts of foam board. There's actually this base piece right here. Then you have these side pieces. And actually on the inside, I added some extra foam just to give it support for when you're putting figures on top of here or putting this piece, which will actually go on here in a second. But also the staircase is just foam board sandwiched together and I used hot glue. So let's go ahead, take this piece and it just sits right on top like so. I did have just this little piece of foam cut right here and it just kind of sits on top. Now, if you're wondering what this other piece over here is on the side, I actually wanted to expand a little bit because I wanted to have a spot for the Max Reebo Band to play. So we just bring that over and it fits together nicely. And it also just gives you a little extra space for any extra figures that you want to have in your diorama. So here's all the 3 pieces that we've gone over together so far, and it's really starting to take shape, and I'm really liking the look of it. So if you are currently working on a Jabba's Palace or just any Star Wars diorama, comment down below because I'd love to hear about it. If you need any tips or have any questions, I'd be happy to help. And if you have any tips for me, I'd love to hear about it. Comment down below if you spot the asset. Now to watch a video that YouTube suggests for you, click that video up there to your left. To watch our last video, it's gonna be right there to the right. We'd also love it if you'd subscribe, and to do that, click that link right up above my head. That would be awesome. We'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.